What is going on, people? Today I want to go ahead and talk about the new hero that is supposedly going to be coming out here next month, or at least at the beginning of next month, or next update, whenever that turns out to be. Now, if you guys have not known or have heard, Lords Mobile is going to be doing a collaboration with Knights of the Zodiac, also known as Saint Seiya. If you have not heard of this, I could probably understand, because this is an anime that I used to watch like back in the 90s. When I was in Dominican Republic, I used to know it as Knights of the Zodiac. I think now there is some on Netflix and it's more known as Saint Seiya, but still Knights of the Zodiac is still in the title, and that's essentially what it's going to be. So they have released some information that there is going to be a new hero introduced, and they actually had like a promotional video out. So I'm going to go ahead and play it right now. That way, if you have not seen it, you get to see it right now. And then you can understand a little bit more of what I'm going to be explaining to you, especially regarding the new hero that I believe is going to be the one coming out, because all the signs are there. So let's go ahead and watch this and then get back into it. So as you can see, they tell you it's going to be a Saint Seiya crossover, a collaboration. They've told us that there's a new hero coming, as well as some NPCs. I don't really know what the NPC thing means. I don't know if it's going to be like a new monster or whatever it may be. But we know that 100% there is a new hero coming. Now, from the trailer, there's a couple of things that I have pretty much deducted. The ending there, where you see kind of like this armor that comes down and like slams down right in the middle. If you are familiar in any way, shape, or form about how Knights of the Zodiac work, or Saint Seiya, you know that that's the Sagittarius gold cloth. Now, that's very, very important, because that's the one that they're highlighting here. And actually, I'm going to go ahead and put that up here on the screen. That way you know exactly what I'm talking about. Okay, so here it is. This is what's known as the Sagittarius gold cloth. Now, in the video, it's pretty clear that this is what we're looking at. It's the same posture, the same thing, all of that. But before we get into all of that, let me back up a minute and kind of give you a little bit of the background as to what the anime even is, some of the characters, especially Seiya, which is going to be the mainstay here, and which I believe is going to be the new hero that we're going to have. Now, at the beginning, there's levels to the cloths, and cloths, it's their name for armor, right? So at the beginning, Seiya starts out as a bronze cloth, and you got bronze, silver, gold, etc., right? So he starts out as a bronze cloth, and his powers, or what they call their cosmos, he starts out as the Pegasus bronze cloth. So once you have this cloth and you're wearing this cloth, it gives you extra power, different moves that you can do, etc. Think of it like Sailor Moon. You know, Sailor Moon, she puts on this like armor, and I guess it's not really armor, it was like different clothes, but it pretty much unlocked powers for her, etc. It's fairly similar to that, but it's an actual armor which they called cloth. Now, the significance of this is Seiya, as a bronze knight, started with Pegasus, but as the story develops, like I mentioned, there's levels to it: bronze, silver, gold. They eventually, I say they because it's not just Seiya, he has a team with him. They eventually start going up against gold cloth, and at one point, he is actually able to wear the Sagittarius gold cloth. There's a whole like story-driven aspect of it. It's not like he took him down and took it from him or something like that. It's more than that. But if I find the scene, I'm actually going to put it up right here.
俺のセブン戦士ズよ、アテナのために、友情に報いるためにも、俺に最大のパワーを与えてくれ。燃えろ、俺の小僧よ、ペガサス流星剣。ドルバル、正義の矢を受けてみろ。
So as you can tell, first of all, it's an old anime, at least that one. Like I mentioned, there's some like newer versions and stuff on Netflix, which are more updated, more HD quality, etc. But the ones on the 90s are the ones that I grew up with, the ones that I know. So that's the one I'm going to show you because I haven't seen any of like the newer Knights of the Zodiac, etc. So I'm showing you the old ones. But essentially, once Seiya gets this gold cloth, which is the Sagittarius gold cloth, then he becomes Sagittarius Seiya, and that's the one that they're teasing on the trailer. Obviously, because you see that it's literally the same thing. That leads me to believe that that is going to be the new hero that is going to come out. So I wanted to give you guys some backstory as far as what the anime is, what Seiya is all about, etc. They also did put out a picture not too long ago about this. So let me see if I can get it. That way I can put it on the screen. So here's the new image that they posted not too long ago, which is the Saint Seiya Lord's Mobile collaboration. Now, interestingly enough, here the main hero, the one that I'm talking about, Seiya, is the one in the red and the silver. That's his bronze cloth, which is the Pegasus. So it's kind of interesting that they're showing him like that and not in his Sagittarius form. And what I mean by his Sagittarius form is, let me actually take this off and show you the Sagittarius form. This is what he looks like in his Sagittarius gold cloth form. But they do not show that here. Instead, they choose to go with the Pegasus bronze cloth, which is really interesting. But to show you the characters, because they did say NPC, so I don't know how the other characters are going to come into play, because obviously they're not going to add 6 new heroes or something like that. That would just be way too much. But from left to right, we have Phoenix Ikki. Then you have the main character, which is Pegasus Seiya. And then you got Cygnus Hyoga, which is the one on the top with the blonde hair. Then in the pink, you got Andromeda Shun, and then of course you have Dragon Shiryu, which was, when I was watching it, he was my favorite for a long time. And then of course over the top of them you do have Athena with the purple hair, and then you have the Sagittarius gold cloth chilling in the background. So if the gold cloth is here, I would bet almost anything that you're not gonna get just the regular Pegasus Seiya. You're gonna get Sagittarius Seiya. And of course, don't forget Wesley. Wesley's kind of chilling there. You know, interestingly enough, Wesley with the gold armor that he has, it kind of fits. So yeah, they did say that there's going to be only one new hero, and since they are teasing the Sagittarius gold cloth, it would have to be Sagittarius Seiya. As far as what the other characters are going to be, the NPCs, I guess we are yet to learn what's going to happen with that. But I wanted to give you guys a little bit of a background as far as what Seiya or Knights of the Zodiac even is. That way you're not just getting a new character and don't know anything about them. I would also, like, if you like anime, I would really suggest this anime. I mean, it's a little bit older now. It was in the 90s, so some things might be played out at this point. But when I first got into it, I really got into it because you had the the Athena and Hades and all of that the gods kind of aspect. And then you have the lower ones like the Pegasus and things like that, which really intrigued me. Aquarius, it was really, really good. And also it was very informational because I didn't know half of like most of what everything was, and it's kind of like a gateway for me to actually learn all of that stuff. So it was really cool, especially in the 90s, because in the 90s what I would watch was Dragon Ball Z and Knights of the Zodiac. That was what in Dominican Republic, that's what I used to watch. But yeah, let me know what you guys think. We don't know what this hero is going to be. Is it going to be a passive hero? Is it going to be a hero that you actually would use in battle? I guess we will have to see. But let me know what you guys think about, I want to say Pegasus Seiya, but honestly, I really think that it's going to be Sagittarius Seiya. It would be really cool if when you first get him, like when you unlock him and he's like gray grade, it's like a bronze Pegasus Seiya, and then once you get him to gold grade, then he turns into Sagittarius Seiya. That would be freaking hot. That'd be hot. They also did say that this was a limited time thing, so is this going to be something where you only have X amount of time to get the hero to gold, and then after that they're gone? Which makes me kind of like, I wonder if it's going to be like one of those 10% heroes where you get 10% army attack, defense, HP, and you only have like a limited time to get it. I would not put it past them. I could definitely see that going on. And then the other thing that I did wanted to mention is they did put out a mail not too long ago asking people what, if any, other collaborations they want to see in the future. Now, of course, we haven't seen this one yet or where it's going to go, so it's hard to say. But if you were asking me right now, like, okay, after this, what new hero or collaboration you want to see that would actually fit into the lore of this, where it's like there's a bunch of castles and troops, but there's also like demons and monsters and whatnot. What better collaboration than Berserk? If you haven't watched Berserk, first of all, you should. It's another 90s anime. It was one of my first like real heavy anime with gore and all of that. And the hero has to be Guts, right? He would fit to a T. Because if Seiya is going to be a range hero, let's just say he's a range hero with the arrow and whatnot, right? Then Guts can be the infantry one with a huge ass sword. Like, it resembles a T5 pretty much with that sword. But anyway, let me know what collaboration you would love to see for Lords Mobile in the future. I mean, they did leave a poll for you guys, or like a survey, but let me know. Yeah, like I said, let me know what you guys think down in the comment section, and if you found this video helpful, that way you're not blinded by what's coming. And yeah, until later, bye.